8:46 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, July 11th, 2018. It is time now for the channel morning news on this Wednesday morning, July 11th, 2018. And good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, 11th July 2018, 8:47, and it's 71 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts, and it's 68 degrees in Mansfield, Mass. Top stories on the Peter Channel Border News at 8:47 is President Trump slams a weakened Germany as controlled by Russia in blistering open in the NATO summit. Democrats say Trump's Supreme Court nominee is a threat to the ACA. China to its state media, keep calm, don't blame trade war with the U.S. Everybody starts to cry as parents visit dive boys for the hospital for the first time. Trump NATO head Stoltenberg have tested to change the summit. Puerto Rico governor wants officer fired over flag incident caught in video. Man says he left baby in woods after car crash because he was heavy in Montana. Government misses migrant family relocation deadline. Woman found dead in trash compactor price in New York City condo building. UK Tory rebels away veto of May's Brexit deal. Germany jails neo-Nazi gang member for the life over racist killings. Never check how long nerve agents remain in danger. The UK's political chaos has reflected by a long-suffering pound. Why people with disabilities want bans on plastic straws to be more flexible. Tesla tries to get Model 3 buyers out of the door in 5 minutes during delivery as it ramps up. Example, Energy reversed on his way to China charged with stealing company's autonomous car secrets. American Airlines will stop using plastic straws. Look at that stock today, up 143.07 at 24,919.66. SP 5 up 9.67 at 27,993.84. And Nasdaq up 3 at 77.59.20. Look at that news from the wires. The man that supposed to Russian Norway is no longer critical in speaking with the police as they try to find the source of the poison, official said. President Trump got NATO off to a contentious start by demeaning allies, saying the nations need to spend more on defense than Germany's capture to Russia. Education have found Korean Air President Cho Won-tae's transfer in a university did not meet credit requirement and ordered his undergraduate degree null. A group of North Korean restaurant workers went to South Korea against the will and scheme by Seoul's intelligence agency, and the workers said. A discussion is underway in Seoul to create a special law that forbids military soldiers to intervene in the political activities in South Korea. Chris, a Category 2 hurricane pack of 1 and 5 mile-per-hour winds moved northeast Wednesday toward the Canadian waters, the National Hurricane Center said. FBI agent faced a felony charge for accidentally shooting a man while dancing at Denver nightclub can get his gun back, a judge ruled on Tuesday. In local news from the Attleboro Sun Chronicle, local lawmakers in Attleboro back bill aimed at opioid crisis. Study finds Americans are having fewer children. Family Fun Night draws hundreds in downtown Mansfield. Mansfield men sentenced to jail for standoff with the police. Attleboro police are asking for the public self-identified 2 men suspect to make a fraudulent credit card transaction on Home Depot in May. Police released surveillance photos of the 2 men they say made a transaction on May 23rd at the store in the Bristol Place in South Attleboro. More railroad crossings to be repaired in Foxborough. Jacuzzi goes up in flames in Brockton early Wednesday morning. Israel wants to send landing craft to the moon by the year's end. Behold the beauty of a distant star cluster. Fossils of first giant dinosaur discovered in Argentina. The first color made by a living thing. Lawsuit allegedly weed killer. Roundup caused cancer given green light by San Francisco judge. Hundreds report gastrointestinal illness after visiting Gatlinburg zipline attraction. And multivitamins are doing them auspiciously not for your heart, researchers said. Peter Cho News Time. 8:51 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox defeat the Texas Rangers 8-4 tonight. Sox and Rangers go ahead tonight at Fenway Park at 7:10 p.m. Chris Alabama for the Red Sox ball. Buster Colo on the mound for the Texas Rangers. Eden Hazard is preferred to lose with a brilliant to win in France. Where the Thunder Sevens of Carmelo Anthony and why the Rockets want him. Daniel Cormier Winter is a quarterback to discuss famous UFC Cody Gerson. What the moves to the Celtics have to left to make it free agency. Peter Childers' time is 8:51 on this Wednesday morning. And it's time now for Peter Chill traffic and trends to check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBT with Fitchburg trade 410 AM inbound on the operator 50-25 minutes late between air and off station due to early freight trade traffic. And otherwise, it's looking good at Career Rail, Subway, and the ferries. On the MBTA, okay. Looking at the highways and byways in New England. 95 southbound side, and it's over the protected to the North Providence, and 95 on the northbound side, and it's over to 37 Walker to downtown Providence, 95 the southbound side, so the Crescent Stretch, 195 westbound side, slower around the Seacock Stretch, on the other Route 44 in East Providence. 146 in both ends, 146 out of the Route 99 northbound side, so over to 126 out of Route 122 in the North Smithfield Stretch. 95 on the northbound side, it is over for Route 4 in East Greenwich, Route 4 southbound side, so over to 102 in the next area, Route 1 in North Kingstown. 1-3 westbound side of James side, and it's a little slow. Route 6 eastbound side, and it's a little slow before 149 in East Sandwich. Board Bridge to the southbound side, a little slow. 495 at the northbound side, it is slow between 195 and Route 58 in the Carver Stretch. 95 at the southbound side, so between 152 to North Outbound Island, 295. 95 on the northbound side, it's over to Route 1 in Shannon, the Route 128 Canton. 24 on the northbound side, so between 27 to Brockton on the Route 128 Canton. Route 3 on the northbound side, so between Route 18 to Weymouth on the Bridge Split. 128 on the northbound side, it is slow from the Bridge Split on the Route 20 in Waltham. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between Grafton all the way to the South Expressway and all the way down the Logan Airport. Mass Pike westbound side, it's slow between Logan and the South Boston and down the Newton Corner. 7th Expressway on the northbound side, it is over to the Bridge Split on the Mass Pike 7th Expressway southbound side, will also to 203 on to the Quincy. 128 at the northbound side, so PBD stretch 128 southbound side, so between Linfield on the Waltham. 93 is both down to Boston and back up. 7 tells local tells looking good. Route 1 at the southbound side, so between Route 6 and the rear down, Route 93 out in Charlestown. 93 at the southbound side, so between Woodland and the Zake Ridge and downtown Boston. Route 3. 7 goes between 485 low on the Route 128 in Burlington. 485 at the southbound side, and it's over between Route 20 and Andover all the way down to Chelmsford. 485 at the northbound side, so between Buxton and Littleton. 485 at the northbound side, so for Mass Pike and Hopkins. 485 at the southbound side, also Barber Stretch. 29 eastbound side, also 485 at Barber, and 29 on the eastbound side, and it's up to 146 all the way to Route 9 in the Worcester area. 190 on the northbound side, and it's all around after Route 290. 91 on both ends of back between South Carolina Hatfield. 84 eastbound side, it's so between West Hartford and Hartford Connecticut. 84 westbound side, also Hartford Connecticut. 91 the northbound side, so between Rocky Hill and Hartford Connecticut. 91 southbound side, so between 291 and 84 to Hartford Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, also to Related Waterbury Connecticut. And 84 westbound side, so Newtown to Denver Connecticut. Bear Parkway westbound side, also Fairfield all the way to the Setford. 95 on the southbound side, so between Bridgeport down to the Greenwich Connecticut, and up in northern New England. Everett Turnpike on the southbound side, it is over to Nashua, New Hampshire. Spalding Turnpike southbound side, so to Dover, New Hampshire. 89 southbound side, also at Clark, New Hampshire. Interstate 878, Interstate 89, 91 on the southbound side. We also have Cleveland, upstate Vermont, and Otterwood 50 on the northbound side, so South Quebec towards Montreal. 95 on the northbound side, it is sort of Old Town, Maine. Maine Turnpike at little slow after 295 in Gardner, Maine, and 95 on the northbound side, also Holton, Maine. Peter Childers 5. 8:55 on this Wednesday morning. Time now for a weather report, and looking at the radar satellite illuminated shows clouds covering a bunch of the south shore of Massachusetts, Cape Downs, and take a look at some rain showers in South Brockton and down around Whitman, and heavy bend rain showers down around Hanson and up to the Hanover Center, where Robert Stevens lived. And seeing heavy bend of rain showers and storms around North Situate, around Hummerock in Situate. And they're headed to the east towards the northwestern tip, towards the tip of Cape Cod, and another batch of heavy showers and storms northeast of the Cape Cod and headed out to sea. Temperature spread around the region is in the upper 60s to low to mid 70s in southern New England, while it is in the 60s to low 70s in northern New England with some 50s extreme portions of Vermont and Maine, and 46 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, 67 degrees, that temperature humidity at 90%, 2.64 degrees, about rapid 83 inches, minus low winds northeast of 1 mile an hour. Now, latest on Chris, 35.3 to the north, 69.9 to the west, max for the same winds, 105 miles an hour, moving northeast at 22 miles an hour. Chris, moving northeast over the open Atlantic. There are no coastal waters warnings that affect the nutrients in Atlantic Canada should monitor the progress of Hurricane Chris. At 5 a.m., the Hurricane Chris will look near the latitude 35.3 to the north, latitude 69.9 to the west. And Chris increases its forward speed and is moving toward the northeast near 22 miles an hour. This general motion is additional increase in the forward speed is anticipated during the next 2 to 3 days. It matches the same winds that have been 105 miles an hour. Gusts. Chris has the opportunity to strengthen a little today or tonight, as after the time the hurricane's forecast weekend has become a strong post-tropical cyclone by Thursday night or earlier. Hurricane force winds estimated of 25 miles an hour from the center of the tropics, and force winds estimated of 190 miles an hour. After the minute set pressure of 970 millibars that surf swells journey by, the Hurricane Chris are expected to affect portions of the coast of the North Carolina and in the Middle States during the next few days, and the swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and recurring conditions. Please consult products via local web office. Chris is expected to produce total rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches over Newfoundland with possible maximum amounts of 6 inches. This could cause flash flooding. Okay, look at the forecast goes like this. Today, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m. Punch says about 79 degrees. Northeast about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of 20%. Tonight, most of the gusts go out 56 degrees. The northeast about 5 miles coming in the evening for Thursday. Patch rock for 7 a.m. west. Most of the sunny about 59 degrees. And the wind becoming the northeast around 6 miles in the morning. For Friday, most sunny part cost about 82 about 59 degrees. That's southeast wind. For Saturday, mostly cost about 82 about 63 degrees. For Sunday, part cost about 87 about 64 degrees. Monday, most sunny partly cost about 89 about 67 degrees. And for Tuesday, part cost about 86 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this July 11th, 2018 on a Wednesday. I'm Peter Wilson. Hope you have a good morning and a good day. Hope you have a good day.